All right, well, there was a few technical difficulties, so we're going to try this again. I'm Deneen Glass, and this is your 420 Minute. Book of Kings, First Kings. We read about a prophet, Elijah, and Elijah had just defeated the prophets of Baal in this story. Baal, that was the deity that his people worshipped at the time. And by worshiping them, or excuse me, it's who was worshipped at the time. But Elijah defeated them by showing them that God could do what their deity could not do. At the time, when he should have been celebrating, I mean, this was a great victory, Queen Jezebel ordered Elijah killed for killing all the Baal prophets. So instead of celebrating, he was running scared. He ends up defeated, depressed, exhausted, most likely disheartened. And before he falls asleep under the shade of a tree, well, I guess you can't really dream before you fall asleep. But when he falls asleep under the shade of a tree, an angel comes to him in a dream and tells him to get up, to eat, and to drink. And he awakens to warm bread and water. And so he eats and he drinks and he goes back to sleep. And in a second dream, an angel spoke to him again, saying that he had to get up and eat and drink because otherwise the journey was going to be too long, too hard. So once more, he ate and he drank, and this time he got up and he traveled 40 days and nights to the place where Moses had given the 10 Commandments. And as we head into this new year, it just made me think about many of us finding ourselves a little like Elijah, not necessarily feeling like celebrating. Instead, we feel disheartened, exhausted, and many times depressed. And for many reasons, this time of year can do this to us. I mean, we may find ourselves entering the new year with goals that we still have left unachieved. A relationship may still be in peril. Family still dysfunctional. It leaves us wishing for different outcomes. Ones we're not really even sure we can actually attain. And so it's understandable that there are times when we need shade of a tree. I guess my thought for you this week is remember that the journey is going to be too hard if you don't do what you need to do to sustain yourself. So, what I take from the scripture is rest as you need, and then get up, eat, take care of yourself, get ready for the journey ahead. I mean, if you haven't achieved what you had hoped for, don't get depressed. Give yourself grace and get motivated again. Break it down maybe into smaller goals. My daughter and I have a saying that we like to remind each other of when we feel very overwhelmed in a situation. And it's, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So give yourself permission to rest in the shade when you need to. Don't get mad at yourself or angry that you can't do all that you should do, or that you think you should do. That's the key. Get up, nourish yourself with what you need, including grace to forgive yourself. Go accomplish those goals one bite at a time. I believe this is going to be our best year yet. So get ready for it. We got this. Grace and peace.